first came to Mobile to visit Dr. Jeff and Sue Beard, when I ran my only long-distance race of my life, I ran the Azalea Trail Run, that's all right. And I was in my 30s then. I remember toward the end of the race, I never run that far in my life, I was dying. But I paced myself because a 70-year-old man started out with me. So I figured, and I ran with him, we talked, until I could no longer talk. And then when we hit the stretch, I decided I was going to leave the old man in the dust. And he beat me by 10 yards. And that was when I first realized what a person from Mobile was like. And he invited me to the next Mardi Gras. And it was wonderful and fabulous. But I fell in love with Mobile on that trip. And later I fell in love with Eugene Walton. I then later spoke at Julius T. Wright graduation. I hear the school is now merged with some other school, but I'll never forget that day of these golden women with roses coming down a flight of stairs in high heels and not looking down. And I thought there was going to be necks broken before that day was over. Now, because you're Southern, Mobile, all that stuff, I got a few things to tell you. One thing is I know you men are here not of your own free will. You're just showing off for your wives. I understand this. I married an Alabama girl. And you'll notice she is not in the audience. And I said, you going to come hear me? Nah. I said, what's going on? She said, Pat, I got to get ready for the Alabama game. I would have never married Sandra if I had known about this Alabama fixation. But first, we're probably married for this reason. I was watching a football game with her, not knowing an Alabama game was on next. But as we were watching the game, Sandra leaned forward and she said, uh-oh. I said, uh-oh what? She said, it looks like a safety blitz to me. Sandra, did you have a sex change operation? I've never met women like this. And she said, shut up. She said, I'm an Alabama girl. I know everything there is to know about football. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a safety blitz. So the blitz we're going to do today is me getting the guys and you girls. You ain't fooled me. So you can watch that Alabama game. I want to tell Catherine, especially in an introduction. It's interesting to me how you become well-known or not well-known in America. And I remember when I'd written a couple of books, and I went to my grandfather's funeral in Piedmont, Alabama. Jasper Catlett Peak. That was my granddad. Here's the names in his family so you know my exact social background. Jasper Catlett, his brother, Cicero, Pluma, Vashti, Clyde. All these names, all these ancient Southern biblical names would come flying out. And we used to clean graves once a year in Piedmont. We'd go up and we'd clean the graves. And I had this grandmother standing who loved talking to the people who are dead. And she'd go and say, hey, Jasper, how you doing? And, well, that's good. That's good. he didn't say, he said, hi, man. Because I was cleaning one of these graves in Piedmont. And these names that started fascinating me even as a little boy. There was one uncle whose name, okay, let me see if I can get this right. His name was Jerry Meyer P. Meyer, M-I-R-E. So I said, Stan, who is Jerry Meyer named after? She said, he's named after the prophet.